evening, wherever you may be. I'm your humble host, David Knoll, also known as Sockeye Two Feathers, and I greet you with the love and the honor of the infinite Creator. And I continue to pray that each and every day, that each and every one of you will continue to learn how to accept and receive the knowledge, the healing, the wisdom, and the many blessings from the universe. Now, with that said, I just finished about a 4 hour video discussing certain topics. And so I quit YouTube, got out of the live stream. And I always go into the next thing, which is to save it to public, and it will republish it. And so I went to look for the video that I had just finished, and it's not anywhere. It's gone. So the video that I always do this, at the end of it, I go into there's three dots on the side, and you click there, and you tell it to save the video as private or whatever, right? And so I went to it showed all my videos, and I clicked on a thing and went, wait a minute, that's that's a video I did before. So in looking for the video I just finished, it is not there. I didn't see anything in the subject matter. I mentioned the COVID thing, but only in that we were over it. I didn't discuss. I discussed Dr. Fauci and some of the stuff that he made up, but that's like public knowledge. I wasn't discounting what he said. I was repeating what he said, but you know, um, maybe. But I've got a couple of videos that even though I said something, um, they at least gave me a notice, or the video was there, but it was private and I couldn't set it to anything else. Uh, they have a um, unable to publish for some, and it's in red, so it shows that you did the video, but it unable to publish. So at least for me, it's like, well, I tried, but I quit the video and went looking for it, and it was gone. I mean, just gone. So, well, I guess I get to repeat the topic again at a future date, but just absolutely gone. So, and I was looking at the, like 179 people had already watched it, and this, I was looking at the statistics, and then when I went to check the video out and put it, and put it as public rather than private, the video is not there. And I was just looking at the analytics, and I mean, how long has it been since I was, live with y'all? 10 minutes? So it's like, well, son of a gun. So anyway, I'm just doing this one. How long have I been on here? 4 minutes. So this is a really short video. I'm tired. I'm aggravated, that here they go again screwing with me for things, What did I do wrong this time? I mean, seriously, what did I do wrong this time? Um, you know, they have brought some Richie from Boston is back on the air again on YouTube. They shut down all his channels. There's somebody else that had been missing, Doug in Exile. He's back on the YouTube channels are back. And it's like, so here are these guys that on YouTube that have been out, that YouTube deleted themselves, and now they're back on the air. And I just got done doing a 3.5, 4 hour video, and it won't even publish. It's gone, deleted into the Ethernet somewhere. Now I'm proud for Richie from Boston and what you call it, Doug in Exile is back. But they should apologize to me for what they've done to my videos. So, hey, Miss Sheila, how you doing? So I'm really tired now, and my butt's sore, and I gotta go pee. But this just pissed me off. Just no time. Do a video and go to upload it. Just save it, and YouTube deleted it right in front of my eyes. Just blink, gone. Son of a biscuit eater. So I can't even complain to YouTube because it's gone. Well, I was trying to upload this video. What video? Well, it's gone. Well, but I know it's gone because it got deleted. Well, I was trying to upload it, just save it to. It's gone. So if you weren't listening live to that last one, that was a freebie to the universe. I guess I'll have to try it'll give me an opportunity to try the subject again, because I do feel like I goofed up and I wasn't as succinct as I could be on some of the stuff. And I was jumping around. So it's like, okay, I wish that it was there so I could maybe review it and, and clean up my act and try the subject again, But anyway, well, so this is that for that. Oh, it's a 20. Hey, well, let's share a 20 while I'm sitting here. Yeah, I had to plug it in. Oh, this might not work. Orientation is locked. Turn it around the other way. Okay. I got to have it plugged in because it was like on its last whatevers. Yep, I got 2 cigarettes left in my pack. I had a friend of mine come and stay and visit with me with their daughter. And, it was a wonderful visit. And but I was getting ready to go to the store to get cigarettes, and they got here much later than I thought they were going to be. And so by the time we got done visiting, it was already too late to go to the store. So I'm like, I got 2 cigarettes left. And so it's early in the morning. I think I can make it. But cheers. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. I live in a garbage can. I'm strong to the finish, 'cause I use spinach. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Beep, beep. So, short video, just a 20 mark. And blessings to y'all. And really, what I kept emphasizing in this last video that does not exist anymore is that, don't let these folks and don't let these don't you let these don't you let these Democrats and folks try to convince you that these tariffs are bad. They're not. I had listened to some people and they were saying, we don't need those little Chinese those jobs where the Chinese use their little hands to assemble things. Let them Chinese and Japanese use their little hands. We don't want those kind of jobs. I mean, I was like, what? Those kind of jobs, they don't mean anything, We're service. And I'm like, yeah, you don't know what service industry means. We get to serve hamburgers. We get to serve hot dogs. We get to serve pizzas. We get to serve shoes. We get to serve, we don't make nothing anymore, you know. And he's like, well, let them Chinese and Japanese make the stuff. We're service and, you know. And this was supposed to, one of the podcasts, they're supposed to have a little bit of common sense. And I was like, oh man, these people don't have a clue. So, anyway, in my prayers, I'm praying that there are folks out there who will understand a little deeper what's really going on. You know, and I know y'all hate Trump. I know these people are just so, you know, but what they're doing to bring the business back and to bring the audio industry back, as I said in the last video, which is gone, there were engine plants, Ford engine plants across the river from Detroit. And now, because of the tariff with Canada, those Ford engines that normally would come across the river without any kind of tariff now have to pay a tariff because Ford went to Canada to build those engines because labor was cheaper. So now Trump's like giving them the middle finger, like, and it's Ford's got engine plants, Chrysler's got engine plants. So there's all these engine plants, you know, 15 miles from Detroit, and they're in Windsor, Canada. And so they would just, you know, send them across the river over to the Ford assembly plants, you know, or whatever. Now Ford is scrambling, going, fuck, man, we need to move that shit across the river. We need to move it back because it was in Detroit and they moved it to Canada. And now I'm thinking, ha 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 ha, ha. And Trump, and I'm tickled to death. And if you have anything to do with the auto industry like I did, and then folks in Detroit and Michigan and all, they can literally look across the river and see this stuff, you know. It's coming back. It's coming back. They're literally probably going to be semi-tractor trailers with equipment and stuff, bringing that equipment and everything back across the river, back to America where it started from, and to give Americans jobs again and to make Detroit Motor City again. I'm serious, you know. So people need to give some of this stuff a chance. They need to quit arguing. They need to quit fussing. But to my dear friends, 13 minutes here, a short video. I just spent 4 hours doing a video that has now just disappeared. YouTube disappeared it on me. I couldn't even try to save it. So just a note about that. And I will see you at sometime in the future. Have a great Saturday. I love you all. Be safe. Let's see where to. And y'all have a great Saturday.